Good day my good friends. In this video we will discuss how to set or operate the 3229 module used in this DW5600E. This module is quite popular and used in many G-SHOCK models such as the DW5600, DW5700 and also DW5750. I will put a link to the reference list below. And in the video description you can also find the chapters or timestamps so you can directly select the desired setting subject. Let's start. First, how to do the LCD check. Press and hold 3 buttons at the same time, adjust, mode and start. So it shows this, all LCD segment will appear. Then press start button and the module code will be shown. Then another LCD check screen. And finally returns to timekeeping. Then for the timekeeping, we can change from AM/PM to 24-hour mode. First, press the adjust button. And then press the light button on the bottom right. It will now switch from AM/PM to 24-hour and vice versa. Now we will continue to adjust the time. Still in adjust mode, press the mode button to move between items. But first, for the seconds, we can set it to 0 by pressing the start stop button. If the second is below 30, it will go down to 0. And if it's 30 or more, the second will become 0 with an additional minute. Okay, continue, press mode to move the setting item. Now the hour. If you want to set it, just press the start stop button. It will add the value like this. Press mode again, then we move to the minute. Then we can press the start stop button to add 1 minute and so on. Press mode button again and it will now move to year. Press start stop to add 1 year. And for this module 3229, it will add with limit up to 2099. After that it will return to year 00 or 2000. Okay, continue, press mode button again. And the same thing for the month. Press start stop button to increase the number. Then again, the last is for the date, also the same thing. Press start stop button to increase the number. And then if we press the mode button once again, it will return to seconds. Okay, now to exit the adjust mode, just press the adjust button one more time. And it will return to timekeeping. Done. In this timekeeping mode, you can also set the flash alerts, whether active or not. The flash alert will work like the video on the top right. And it's for alarms, signals and also the countdown timer. To activate or deactivate, just press and hold the start stop button until the icon appear or disappear. The next mode is the alarm. I press the mode first. Now we're in the alarm mode. First, we can set which feature is active by pressing the start stop button on the top right. Is it just the alarm or just the signal, which means that the watch will beep every hour? Or both on or both off. Okay, now if we want to set the alarm, press adjust on the top left, then it will blink, which means it can be adjusted. Now to move from the hour to minute and so on, just press the mode button, it will move like this. Also to the month and the date. But wait, why the alarm has date and month? What for? Okay, there are 4 ways to set the alarm for this watch module. The first is the usual one, daily alarm, which only has hours and minutes. For example, if I want an alarm that goes off every 5:30 in the morning, then I will input here for the hour, press start stop button until the number 5 appears. Then press mode button to change the setting item to minute. Then press start stop button again until it shows 30. Now this means that every day at 5:30 the alarm will go off. Next is the date alarm. This alarm will turn on at a specific date and time. For example, if you have an appointment with a doctor or a friend and we want to set a reminder here, so we press the adjust button again. Let's say we make the appointment for January the 12th at 7:30. First, set the hour 07, then minute 30, then the month. Press mode button to move the setting item to month, then press start stop button to adjust the month, become 1 meaning January, and then press the mode button again to move setting item to date, then press the start stop button to set the date to 12. Okay, now on January the 12th at 7:30, this alarm will go off. To exit adjust mode, press adjust button again, and that's all for date alarm. The next one is 1 month alarm. For this alarm, it will go off at a specific time only at the specific month. For example, if I want to set an alarm that will go off at 7 o'clock only on August, to do that, first press adjust, then set the time to 7 o'clock. This means I need to zero the minute, wait. Okay, then I want it to be active for the whole August. So I press the mode button, then press the start stop button to set the month number to 8, meaning August. Okay, then press mode button again to move to date, but now we will press the start stop button until the date shows blank, so it will only detect the month. 30, 31, blank, done. So now this alarm will work throughout the month of August at 7 o'clock. I press adjust button again, then it exits the adjust mode, and then the 1 month alarm is active. Now let's continue to the next alarm, the monthly alarm. For example, if we want this watch to remind us to pay electricity bill at 10 AM on the second day of every month, it's easy to do. Just press the adjust button, then using the same method, we set the time to 10 o'clock. Then press the mode button. And for the month, we put it as blank, meaning that every month it will be active. Okay, then I press the mode button again, moving to the date. Now I press the start stop button to set the date to number 2. So now it means that every date the second of any month at 10 AM, this alarm will go off. We can press the mode button again if we want to readjust the numbers, and then press adjust button to exit. And done. That's all for the monthly alarm. As a note, this watch can only be set to one type of alarm. It means that you'll have to choose which one do you want. Okay, next is the countdown timer mode. So I press the mode button to alarm and then to the countdown timer. Here on the screen, I already set it for a very short time, only 5 seconds. And let's see how it works. Press the start stop button on the top right, and it starts the countdown, and then it goes off like this. Yes, now let's stop. To adjust the countdown timer value, press adjust button on the top left. Starting from the hour. For example, if I want the countdown timer at 1 hour, press the top right button to set the hour value to 1. Then press mode button to move to the minute setting. It's already 0, so I don't need to adjust. And then press mode button again, move to the seconds. I want 1 hour exactly, meaning I'll need to change the 05 to 00. So now I press the start stop until it shows 0. Now I press the adjust button to quit adjusting mode. So this time it will be 1 hour long, and after that it will beep. To run the countdown timer, just press start. If you want to pause, just press the start button again. And if you want to continue again, just press the start button again. And to reset, press adjust button. The countdown timer also have a unique feature. It is called auto repeat, which means that once the countdown timer runs out, it will repeat again. To activate or deactivate, press adjust, then press the light button. It will show the word auto here, meaning that auto repeat is already active. Now I press the adjust button to exit, and done for the countdown timer. The last mode is a stopwatch. Wait a moment, let me press the mode button to enter stopwatch. The button used in this one is the start stop on the top right, and also the adjust button on the top left. We can use it for start, stop, and then adjust for reset. We can also use it for start, then split using the adjust button. Here we can see the split icon on the LCD, while the stopwatch still runs in the background. Then resume by pressing adjust button again. It will continue stopwatch, and then we can stop with the start stop button again. And lastly, use adjust button to reset. The next way to operate the stopwatch, for example for a 2-person race, then it's simple. Start, then when the first person reaches the finish line, press adjust button to split. On the screen, it looks that the first person's time is 5:94. And then by the time the second person reaches the finish line, press the start stop button. Here it still shows 5:94 from the first person. To show the finish time of the second person, press adjust button. Now it shows 18:23 as the second person time. Lastly, if we press the adjust button one more time, it will now reset. For the stopwatch mode, if the time is under 60 minutes, then here will appear minutes, seconds, and hundredth of a second. But if it is above 60 minutes or 1 hour, then this is going to be hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay, that's all for all the setting that I know for this awesome DW5600 with module code 3229. One thing that I haven't found is how to mute this watch. Apparently, press and hold the mode button doesn't work. So if you have any settings or tips to add, please let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you again in the next video. Bye.